which has obviously been a great drinking, or I should say it's been a great I've been drinking song. So I wanted to know what Kenny and Brett James were drinking that night. Was it beer, or was it something else, and is there a story there?
Well, there's really no story. The song kind of explains itself, really. I mean, we were drinking a little bit of everything, but I usually stick to a couple beers. You know, that's about it. You know, we had several, so that song is, you know, it's funny how, you know, you can spend literally months working on a song, and you just can't get it, and the next thing you know, you wake up one morning after a night of partying, and all of a sudden you write one in about, literally about an hour. You know, it's kind of funny how songs sometimes just fall out of the sky. As a songwriter, you never know how that's going to work, really.
So did Corona Extra pick you, or did you pick Corona Extra?
I don't know. I mean, it was a very mutual thing. I think the timing of it was perfect. Of course, they had been coming to some shows for a couple of years, actually. You know, some of the guys, and we got to know them, and I think that my career was in a spot where it actually made perfect sense for me and them, and so it's been an unbelievable partnership so far.
You know, you always talk about how everybody is in the parking lot before your shows, and it's sort of a big experience. But I'm wondering, what do you do before a show while everybody's out there barbecuing?
You know what is different about my life out here is that no 2 days are ever the same. Except, I mean, I'm in a pretty good. I have a lot of, what do you call it? I have a lot of things you do every day. Rituals. I have several routines that I do every day at certain times of the day. Like, I know that at 5 o'clock I'm going to go to catering. I know that after catering I'm going to go lay in my bunk and watch TV, watch a movie, and relax. I know that at 7:20 I'm going to do a meet and greet. And I know that at 9:20 I'm going to go on stage. That's the same thing every single day. But all the stuff in between all that it's always different, you know. And that's good for me. And sometimes we'll go out there with them. Sometimes we can't. It's gotten a little tough to go out there like we used to. We used to go out there, you know, almost slide between the cracks, you know. But now it's a little. I forgot where we were, but we went out there one time in a golf cart and didn't realize that when we went in the parking lot, that was the only way out. Usually there's another way out. And I think it was in Columbia, South Carolina or something, and we got stuck in there. And that was an interesting afternoon. Really, it was a lot of fun, but it was pretty interesting.
There's so many people out there, and what really strikes me is that people of all ages are out there. I mean, your fans are like, you know, women from 14 to 64. When you try to pull out of here at night, there has to be people that try to follow you. So is there one story you can remember at any time during your career where you were leaving and you just couldn't shake a fan? I mean, what do you do?
That's happened a lot, actually. You know, in some of the more rabid ones, you know, they'll follow us to the next city, you know, follow us to the hotel. You know, what do you do? You know, that's what we actually. This is no lie. I actually, my steel guitar player Jim Bob one night had a heart attack in Virginia Beach, and there were some fans that literally beat the ambulance to the hospital. And that's when I swear to God. And that's when I realized it was getting a little bit. We have to stop those people. You know, you're as nice as you can be, and then you gotta, you know. But for the most part, it's okay.
That's just sick.
It really is.
We're gonna beat them to the hospital.
Yeah.
Get a picture. How do you sing a lot about drinking and having a good time, and you always do, and yet you are in such disciplined shape. How what is your regimen, and does it change when you're on the road and you work hard?
It does change. I'm on the road, and it's actually I mean, a big misperception is that it's harder to work out and be and eat well on the road.
Yeah,
It should be easier at home, but it's not for me because I'm in such a routine out here, and so I've got. It's really, I can't believe that I have my own catering people, you know. So they actually know what I can eat and what I can't. And they fix me, you know, they help me very much stay in shape because every time that I want to fudge a little bit, they won't do it for me.
Do you,
you know?
do you bring a gym with you?
No, I go work out. Yeah, I just kind of go out every morning. Like we went this morning here in Little Rock. You know, we just kind of slid in. I can slide in there pretty easily, you know. And the biggest mistake people make is when somebody gets into town and they'll go and they'll want to go work out. Well, they'll have somebody call and say, well, so-and-so wants to come work out. Well, you don't do that. You just go. And you pay the $20. You know, they do that because they don't want to pay. Well, you go and you pay the $20, they pay the day fee and go work out. You know, so it's kind of easy if you do that, if you treat it that way.
In regards to the interview you did with Playboy that a lot of people talked about and they're still talking about, curious, are you any closer to the number 200 since you hit the road? I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. I was wondering though, how you're...
He's not kidding.
If you want to answer, you can. But I was wondering how your family, like, what did they have to say about that article? Did any of them read it and go, Kenny, because you made the comment about women and specific numbers and stuff.
See, you know what? You should know this about the media. If you say something as a sarcastic comment,
It's truth.
and they print it in quotes, then it doesn't read as a sarcastic comment. It was a damn joke, is what it was.
Okay.
And then next thing you know, somebody at the AP decides it's funny, and then they go and run it in every newspaper in the world. Welcome to my life. You know.
And then you got to go, Mom,
So,
no,
yeah,
no, it wasn't really.
I mean, that's just the way it is, you know. And so, my mom knows me. I didn't see these, by the way. These brand new.
You want a copy?
Yeah,
No, you won't.
No, but that's how that happened. I'm serious. That's the truth.
So at your shows, if you look out in the audience, you see thousands of girls trying to get your attention, and you look their way, I'm sure they melt. Is there an extreme that you can think of in the past that women have gone to get your eye?
Oh God, over the years, Ken, it's unbelievable. Really, I mean, it's the oddest thing that I think I've seen was there was a girl, and God bless her, she's listening, because I love her. I'm glad she did what she did, but she decided that for the rest of her life that she wanted to have a tattoo of my Bijou or album cover on her back. It's a whole back, the whole back of the tattoo of that album cover. And she took her shirt off to show me last year. And and what do you do? I just laughed at her. I mean, I went like, what are you? Like, God bless you.
You stumbled through the song you were singing at the time?
Yeah, I mean, the whole band just kind of you know what I mean? Like, it was on stage. It was in an amphitheater, so everybody was kind of pretty close up to us. She was like on the second row. And, man, that was an unbelievable thing to see, really. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. I really haven't.
Tribute.
Yeah.
Hey, we've been watching this real neat video of you and Peyton Manning singing "You Never Even Called Me by My Name" this spring. It looked like it was Sloppy Joe's.
It was. It was in Key West. We do our keg tour every year. And, yeah, man. Yeah.
I was disappointed it's not on Greatest Hits.
You were? I'll send you a copy, brother. You can play it in Indianapolis all you want.
Are there more duets in your future, Kenny?
Not with him.
No, you can't sing a lick.
That was a lot of fun, really. I don't know. I mean, I've done a lot here lately, it seems like. And I don't know if I will or not. And, and the ones that I have done wasn't really for the sake of doing them, except for, with the one with Mac. I've always loved that song, and I couldn't think of doing that song without him. So that was kind of premeditated, really. But the song with Uncle Cracker and the stuff that I've done with Willie and the stuff that I've done with other people all kind of was based around the song being there first, So I and obviously never saying